I want to see 3 rounds. I want to see an OT. But with that, let's get the blood pumping. As you said, let's get ready. Let's get my voice even more destroyed than it currently is. Let's get this party started. As it is going to be Nantes Esport with that slap. Sorry, not Nantes. I was casting that game early. We're on Everest now. But it is Scubs, however, getting a hand on the discus. Scubs now making sure he gets that clear just right. It will be just right, going all the way out. Scubs, your boy Sam nearly able to get a recollect, but a bit of a head bounce now. Looking at a bit of an open goal, but he's not going to take it. He's just going to walk into the bubble, take his time with that pass over to Lindway. As Lindway now looking for a slam dunk, but a save coming from Conrad. And the slap out now and recollected now by your boy Sam as he goes for a shot.
Don't forget to breathe there, Lucky, but it will be your boy Sam there. Pick it up. Your boy Sam throwing it down the tunnel. Trying to go for that boop shot, but goes a bit wide, hits off the Geo now. Steffo with the disc, Steffo. Throwing it down midfield, trying to get that stack going. And it will be Bad Elmo now with that disc going in for a shot, but hits off the shield back into the trench there. Now Martin McThird with the disc, passing it up to Conrad, trying to set up an offense there. Conrad now with the disc, passing it towards Martin III, but it bounces off the Geo, but is there to recollect it. Now to the roof. Steffo with the disc. Steffo looking for an open pass, possibly passing it to Conrad. There it goes, and it's now Martin III's hand. Still on the roof will be Steffo trying to get that defense out of there, and he will go in for the cross pass, but it will be Scubs who will intercept it and yeet it down the right tunnel.
And there is no time for breathing, heads. There is no time for taking a breath. This is the Challenger Cup. I'm not going to take another breath for the rest of this game. I'm holding my breath, as this is already hype. We are 1 minute and 30 seconds into this game, and no team has scored, but maybe a shot attempt coming from here. Just going to be slightly high out of the stack. Recollecting Martin III. Gonna get that one and put it in for the 2-pointer, starting this game out strong. And Everest, that is 2 minutes already off the clock, and Everest with the lead to start.
Yeah, we have 8 minutes left on the clock, and I just realized we're like yin and yang, you know? You're like the excited, wow, we're gonna do this, we're gonna score a goal, and I'm like, that's a good play, that's amazing, wow, nice pass coming in from that person to that person. It's really funny. We cancel each other out to make a good combo. But it will be Conrad now with the disc. Conrad now on bow tie, trying to get Lindaway away from there. But he will throw it down the left tunnel. Now Steffo with the disc. Steffo looking for an open pass. But it will get intercepted by Scubs as he throws it down mid. Now both stacks racing for that disc, but it will be Everest who get that first. But they accidentally drop it. Your boy Sam now with the disc. Your boy Sam on the backboard, dunking it in for 2 points, putting them into a tied game.
And yin and yang, and that's 2 points for both teams now. And honestly, it's equalized, and we've had 3 minutes off the clock. Your boy Sam, able to easily slam dunk that one and juke it all the way to the goal. And honestly, I feel like I've drawn the short straw with having to be the really loud caster and the really excited caster. You know, I'll take it. I'm just happy to be here, but I feel like I've drawn the short straw. But hold on a second, that disc nearly going to the goal, but Steppo looking to back it up. I'm not going to take another break through this play. Is Bad Elmo putting that one in for the 2, and once again raising their lead by 2. They have once again the Count QB, and that is a 2-point deficit for Team Baked Potatoes.
Yeah, amazing positioning coming in there from Everest as Bad Elmo was waiting there on that backboard, and Steffo there with the recollect and a nice quick pass and quick shot, so they didn't have any time to react. Now Albifons trying to get that stack out, but it will be passing towards your boy Sam, but he will be stunned out there. Now Steffo with the disc. Steffo trying to get Lindaway out of the way. Passing it to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo looking for his options. Almost has no options, but it will be Steffo on the floor there. Steffo now moving up towards the goal, but he will pass it to a stunned out player, unfortunately. This now floats down middle. Conrad now passing it towards Martin III. A bit of miscommunication there probably as he recollects it from a bounce off the wall. Now Martin III trying to get that defense out while moving the players up, but it will be stunned out by Lindaway. Lindaway slowly throwing it down right tunnel. Your boy Sam now with that disc. Going for a shot there, but it hits off Nugget. Now it's floating. Your boy Sam gets stunned out. And it's now Bad Elmo to this. Bad Elmo going in for a shot, but it hits off Cloud into the trench.
And now it looks like Conrad's jumping for that one. He's not able to get a hand on it, but it will be Scubs getting the hands on it. Actually, no. Sorry, the player from Everest, but Lindsay were able to recollect, bouncing it off the Geo there, trying to get it maybe into the goal. It is close, but it is recollected by that stack, and your boy Sam once again adding to the points, and that's another 2-pointer. 4 all in this game, and this is a game that matters, especially for Everest. They need this to stay in the Master Division. It will certainly help them, and losing this could cost them the Master Division. division, the finals that will be next week. And we've got 5 minutes on the clock, half amount of a game left, and it's equal points now for all.
Exactly. I like your enthusiasm here. Everest really needs to keep up their speed to counteract these stacks from Baked Potato here, as they need to stay in that master tier. Now Bad Elmo with the disc. Bad Elmo on Pac-Man, looking for that back pass, but saw that it wasn't really worth it. So now passing it up to Martin III, who will pass it back to Steffo. Bit of back and forth there. Martin III passing it back, taking this game slow, trying to get Scud out of their way, but the pass there goes a bit wide. Now Lindaway with that disc, Lindaway on the floor, clearing it down mid. No one there to intercept it. It will bounce off the Geo though and be stuck near the trap there. Your boy Sam now with the disc, passing it to Elbifons. Elbifons, it's now a 1v1 against the goalie. He needs to go and shoot it now, but he will pass it to Scubs, and Scubs will put it in the top pocket there for a 2-point lead for Baked Potatoes.
1v1, the goalie wishes it was a 1v1. Scubs coming in to back up Albifons, and of course Scubs gonna put that one in to the top pocket, secure that goal 100%, and now for the first time they have this 2-point lead over Everest. Let's see what they do to respond. There's Conrad now with the disc, but a headbutt it looks like from the stack of Baked Potato that's gonna come all the way back to your boy Sam, as your boy Sam takes the shot, enters it into the goal, and that's a 4-point lead for Baked Potato. The headbutt, the recollect, the shot, and that one's in with 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock now.
Yeah, that was a super quick goal coming in from Baked Potatoes there. It's really fun to see because Everest do have most of the possession time at this point. So maybe they need to pick up their speed a bit instead of passing it back all the time to lure that stack out. Maybe they need to play a bit more aggressive. Do they want to keep a lead? But it will be passed to Steffo now. Steffo with this ducking that defense away as they pass it back to get their entire team in the field. Now Conrad with the disc, luring that defender out again as he gets stunned on. Bad Elmo slowly moving his way to Nest. Will be Conrad with the disc. Conrad passing it to Martin III, and will put it in for another team. Now only a 2-point lead for Baked Potatoes.
And this is such a close round one. Everyone knows that a round one can be so decisive. Taking the round one means you have that mental win already. You can maybe just hammer it in and keep your momentum in the round two and take it. And that is what Baked Potato is looking to do here. As Albifons now giving it over to your boy Sam. Your boy Sam, how they're backing it out, looking for that back pass, but it's just going to go a bit wide now. Recollected by Steffo as Steffo looks for the clear. Actually a pass over to Martin III, but Martin III pressured by that stack as your boy Sam. Recollecting once again, maybe getting a shot attempt here. Gonna bounce off the Geo, however, unfavorably for him as the stack once again coming for it, but a stack of their own. Everest is hot on their tail, looking for a clear, but back in the hands of the player from Baked Potato there. Nearly recollected there from Baked Potato. Once again, Lindaway with the disc now. Lindaway with a pass over to the player there. Your boy Sam going with the headbutt. Conrad, and that one's in. It's a slam dunk attempt, but Conrad's gonna be the one putting it in with his own head, and that is a 4-point lead now for Baked Potato.
Exactly. It's going really well for Baked Potatoes. They keep having that aggressive play, and they can get through that defense from Everest there. Everest really needs to pick up that speed a bit to get through there, as they try and do there, but the pass goes a bit wide. Now it's Scubs who will slap it away into the tunnel now. Baked Potato stack is right after that, but the stacks from Everest are a bit quicker. They get stunned and try to throw it down, but it will be Steffo who needs to recollect it, but gets stunned out as he can't see behind his head, which is normal for a human being. He's going for a shot, and your boy Sam scores a 3-pointer with 18 meters per second, putting them even more into the lead with only 1 minute left of this game.
Yeah, Steffo there, not able to keep his eyes in the back of his head, not able to have that sixth sense that some of the Echo players seem to have in this game. Maybe his teammates weren't giving him the communications he need, but this looks like a quite likely round one to Team Baked Potato. Certainly not what I expected, but certainly what I am looking forward to see. I hope that Everest can take this round two, but a steal there from Bad Elmo, not letting in any more points from the side of Baked Potato, looking for the clear. He's going to bounce off the Geo, back into his hands maybe. No, it's going to be in the hands of Scubs, as Scubs loses it now to Bad Elmo, but Bad Elmo now loses it to the player from Baked Potato there, but once again lost the player of Everest, and it's a stack race, but Steffo with this. Steffo with maybe a boot shot coming in here, just going to be a bit low, sorry. Recollected, however, by that stack as they get that headbutt now, looking for it. It's Conrad. Conrad does get it, pressured by your boy Sam with the cut attempt, and Bad Elmo going to put that one in for 17 MS, and that is now only a 5-point lead for Baked Potato. Will be round 1 for Baked Potato. They will start off this game with the first round, but Team Everest still in this one, getting that momentum towards the end.
Exactly, and what a game it was. Amazingly quick plays coming here from Baked Potato. It was absolutely great to see here, and I'm very curious to see on what Everest is going to do in the second round to answer back to the aggressive plays coming from Baked there. I mean, as you can see, the points coming in mostly from your boy Sam there, also with the most stuns, which is pretty funny. And I mean, maybe they need to focus a bit more on him. I don't know, but it is super interesting, and I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with round 2 there. And I see, I just want to point this out. I see Sir Dimmy posting an emote, and I know exactly where that is from. It's May 16th and May 15th. But yeah.
Yeah, honestly though, that round 1 was explosive. Everest started out with that lead of 2 points, but it was back and forth. You said it yourself about our casting Yin and Yan, but it seems to be the case in this game as well, especially towards that start there. 2-4, 4-4, and then just Baked Potato, they started to pull away. They started to get some points on the board, but Everest trying to answer back, get some more points of their own on the board, get some momentum maybe for the second round, as Baked Potato really started to secure that one. But maybe Everest are going to be able to bring this one back in the round 2, and maybe we're going to see a round 3. But I know once another close game for the second round, as that was a great game. We get started here.
And with that all being said and done, we're gonna launch now for round number 2. It will be Everest with a quick, aggressive joust, throwing it against the double diamond, unfortunately. Stefan now passing it up to Pac-Man. Conrad now with this. Conrad now trying to juke out that player there as he passes it up to the roof. It will be Martin III to recollect. Stefan on the roof, waiting for that pass, but it will be intercepted as he throws it to the floor by Elbifons. Elbifons trying to get that out, but won't really get through. Martin III trying to get it though, but gets stunned out by your boy Sam. Your boy Sam clearing it downfield, gets awfully close to the goal and stays in the bubble, and it will be Linderway couldn't get it out of the ceiling as he lost his hand there. Still in the half of Everest though, but they recollected and they clear it out. Now Martin III going for that disc, going for a shot, and it will be a 2-pointer as they open this game with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, sorry,
and once again, they've opened the game with that 2-point lead. They've started off with the points. Maybe they're carrying forward this momentum that they managed to gain from the round 2. Maybe they're keeping their strength up. Maybe they're able to take this round 2. And maybe we're going to see a round 3 game. But this game certainly matters for Everest. This could be maybe one of the most decisive things about if they stay in the Master Division for the finals. And this is the most important Challenger Cup for them. As the throw comes in here, maybe going to go in actually. Not actually going to go in. It's going to be recollected by Martin III. As Martin III trying to drive into the bubble. Actually, he's going to back it out. Take his time, pass it all the way over to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo over to Steffo. Steffo with the shot attempt. And Steffo going to put that one in the higher area of the goal once again. That's another 2 points. That's a 4-point lead. Once again, for Team Everest.
Exactly. They seem to have picked up the pace a lot if you compare it to the first round there. They're really a lot more aggressive now, and it's paying off for them. At least right now they have a 4-point lead already, but they're trying to play the waiting game a bit here, trying to get everyone away from them. Linderway now with the disc. Linderway now looking for his opportunities there, but not a lot of them actually, as he accidentally clears it down the side there. And now it's Steffo with the disc. Steffo going in for a shot, but it goes underneath the goal. Unfortunately, he's there to recollect it though. Now passing it up to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo with them behind the back. What a nice shot coming in from Bad Elmo, putting them into a 6-point lead.
And Bad Elmo with the spins, and he'll be spinning all the way to a 6-point lead now. We have had 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock here. A quarter of the game is already down, but Team Baked Potato, do not count them out. They scored a lot of points towards the mid-sort of area of that round 1, and they managed to take that win, and they can certainly do that once again here, as that stack from Everest able to really collect, looking for a bit of a clear. Was Baked Potato there, but just going to bounce off the Geo up to the upper half. As Linderway looks for this. Linderway nearly getting a hand on it. He does get a hand on it. Goes for a pass over to your boy Sam. Your boy Sam over to Scums, and Scums to Albifons. Albifons to the goal! And Albie Albie Fon's gonna plant that one in, and now that's only a 4-point lead for Everest as baked potato with the beautiful 3-man passing triangle, make it all the way to Albie Fons. Albie Fons adding one more player to that pass, and that's the goal.
I like your voice crack there. That was pretty funny. But we're in a little timeout here. I don't know what's going on. But that doesn't really matter because I'm still hyped. And, oh my goodness. That shot from Elmo was pretty funny. I've seen him do that in a couple of mixed scrims as well. And maybe they should make a Beyblade out of him if he keeps spinning like that. It's pretty funny actually to see here. But one player from Everest might need a quick restart, Conrad. But... yeah, what an exciting game. I mean, I'm curious to see if Baked Potato can regain that speed that they had in the first round and maybe take back 4 points, maybe 6 points, so they can get into that lead here. Or will Everest force that third round to stay in the master tier? Who knows what's going to happen?
And look, I told you, I drew the short straw. I had to do the really loud and really out of breath casting, okay? You can leave it. You don't have to mention the voice crack, man. I'm sorry, okay? I'm in pain, okay? I've casted 2 games already and I'm already dying. My voice is out of it already, but how can I stop? This is so insanely hype and incredible. I mean, the first game I casted was insane and it's only going to get better from there. I don't know if anyone else who didn't see the first game, but I will remind them real quick of what happened. It was Nantes Esport that lost the first round. However, Nantes Esport coming back against Ronans. They mercied Ronans in round 2, but Ronans not having any of that. Mercied Nantes Esports back in the round 3, and it just gets more hype from here. And you know what gets even more hype? The NA Challenger Cup that we will see here later tonight. Do not leave and make sure you come and join us for that. And even more hype will be the finals on May 15th and May 16th. Make sure to join us there.
And even more hype is that this game is now continuing as they get it into the bubble of Everest there. Everest there, they recollected Bad Elmo now with the disc. Bad Elmo stacking up with Steffo there, trying to float as much as possible, clearing it down left tunnel, clearing and boosting towards that disc, and they bounce off, unfortunately, but Bad Elmo there to recollect, putting it in for another 2, and it's another 2 points on the board for Everest. Now it's 8-2 with 6 minutes left on the clock.
Everest are hammering down with these points. They keep adding and adding and adding to their lead. They are doing so well. Baked Potato managed to break it up a little bit, but they couldn't keep that momentum, and they've just lost another 2 points. This is a 6-point lead now for Team Everest. Your boy Sam with the disc. Your boy Sam, the intercept from Martin the third, though, but a steal from your boy Sam as he gets a pass over to there, but it's going to be intercepted by that stack from Everest. Now bouncing off the Geo. It looks like Lindaway's the closest to it. Lindaway going to be the one recollecting this one, but pressured by Bad Elmo. And nearly with his hand on it was Martin the third. With his hand on it actually is Conrad, and now Steffo with a push to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo now taking his time with a push onto Bubble. Steffo with the disc. The save comes from Albie Fons, and it will be in the hands of your boy Sam, as your boy Sam is stunned out there by Conrad, but the pass coming back to Martin the third to calm this down. Give me a little bit of a breath here, but no, back at it again already. Martin the third pushing forward now with the pass over to Conrad, as Conrad now moving to the bubble, maybe going to duck this player, not going to do it, going to pass it all the way back over to Martin the third there, maybe recollected by the player from Baked Potato as he does manage to get that slap out, and out it goes.
Don't forget to use your inhaler. As now Bad Elmo has that disc, clearing it downfield. It bounces up towards the ceiling. Now Steffo with the disc. Steffo clearing it down the middle, but it bounces out. Unfortunately, Lindaway trying to get that disc, but Bad Elmo's there first. Now throwing it down towards the floor there as it bounces up. And they will whiff the disc, unfortunately, but it will be Steffo now with the disc. Steffo going for that backboard, but no, he will pass it to Bad Elmo, and Bad Elmo will shoot it in 18 meters per second, putting another 2 points on the board. If it continues like this, we're going to see a round 3.
Left side.
Hope to God that we get to see a round 3, and I am so glad that you are here with me, Hex. If you were not, I would have lost every bit of oxygen in my lungs. I would be flaking on the floor. Instead, I am standing up. I am hyped. I am ready for this. I'm on the edge of my chair. Albie Fons, come on, man. Keep this up. Keep this going. I want to see more and more points on the board. But Martin looking for a slap shot. Going to be a bit wide there, but recollected now. Maybe it's going to be Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo now with an attack on the bubble. How am I going to pass it? But maybe the wrong decision there. As Scubs with the disc now. Maybe not able to get that clear, though. As Conrad now with a pass all the way over to Stevo. Stevo now taking his time walking into the bubble, making that pass over to Bad Elmo, but another save from Albie Fonts once again, getting another save. Now looking for a pass over to the player from Everest, but just going to be a bit wide, but Bad Elmo able to get a handle on it. Your boy Sam gets a stun on it. Conrad gets a stun on Scubs. I don't know what's going on anymore. Conrad getting a pass maybe over to Master Third, going to bounce on the Geo now, back in Sam to your boy Sam. Your boy Sam going to give me some room to breathe by slapping this one out.
Sounded like you were crying a bit there. Keep the oxygen level in your lungs sufficient enough to breathe. I don't want to hear you gargling on the floor at one point because of you passing out. So don't do it too much, man. But it will be now Scubs with that disc. Scubs trying to get it to a player there, but it will go a bit wide. Bad Elmo with the disc. Elmo throwing it down the right tunnel. It will get through. Both stacks are now racing for the disc, and it will be Scubs there to pick it up, but it will be intercepted by Conrad. Conrad going in for a shot, putting another 2-point, putting them in a 10-point lead now, with only about 2.5 minutes left on the clock if this joust is over. This is a very one-sided round at this point, as Everest has taken up that momentum here. And Baked Potato just can't seem to keep up. It's a lot of pressure in their bubble, but now Elbifons with that disc. Elbifons trying to draw that first stack out there, as he will get stunned out. The pass goes a bit wide. Scubs able to be slapping that out. Conrad couldn't quite recollect it, going in for a shot, but it will be intercepted there by Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo now throwing it down the left tunnel away from the Baked Potato players there, but all 4 players from Baked Potatoes are now in defense as they clear it down the left tunnel.
And a clear goes through there, and now recollected by that fast Everest stack. Able to go for maybe a dribble here, actually just a pass to the other stack. They're just trading it between the stacks now, maybe looking for another trade between stacks, but Lynn's away, on his way, able to get the disc, maybe a shot attempt here, just a bit low there. That would have been absolutely beautiful, but your boy Sam taking the shot there, trying to get some more momentum. Scubs, however, has the disc. Scubs walking into the bubble, and Scubs looking for the shot, but Conrad with a beautiful save, able to get a hand on that disc, able to save that one. Now Lynn's away, looking to recollect, but the stack from Everest, able to get it first, and maybe a shot attempt coming here, and it looks good, just gonna ding there, and Martin Third not able to recollect now. Conrad looking for a push into the bubble, but the stack coming in from Baked Potato, nearly able to get it. Stefo now takes his time on the roof, backs it out a little bit, gives me some room to breathe, maybe looking for a 3-point shot to add to their lead, but actually just saved there by the player from Baked Potato, and able to get the clear in your voice. I'm gonna put that one in for the 3. Cutting me off from my words there is your boy Sam.
Exactly.
Beautiful shot.
Wow. They only have 1 minute left, so it's going to be a bit difficult to come back for that second, for those points that they still need. But it is doable, but it's going to be very difficult against a team like Everest here. So they now clear it downfield, just trying to play time at this point. They took this game if they continue like this, but now Lindaway with the disc. Lindaway throwing it downfield there, into the trench, lucky bounce there. Your boy Sam going in for a 3-point shot, but goes a bit wide as it bounces away from them again. Now Steffo with the disc, Steffo throwing that away. Now Bad Elmo clearing that down the tunnel. Both stacks are on their way to get that disc. It bounces off into the ceiling. Your boy Sam trying to get that. Will stun out Steffo though. Now anchoring off that block there as he throws it down to left side, bounces up towards the roof. It's now Bad Elmo with that disc. We have 15 seconds left on the clock. Round 2 will be taken by Everest, and we go into a round 3, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is incredible. Maybe some more points looking to be added onto the board here, but just going to bounce off the Geo, not into the goal, unfortunately, for Baked Potato. But maybe they got that momentum towards their end. They got that last 3-pointer, and maybe they can carry this on. They started playing a little bit better in the last 2 minutes, maybe. Maybe they can keep that going. Maybe they can keep pushing forward and maybe take this round 3, but I am looking forward to it. I want it to be as close as it can be. I almost want it to be an overtime. I do want it to be an overtime. This has been insane so far. I definitely was not expecting to see a round 3, but one thing I must mention is Albie Fonts in the goal. Even though it only says he's got 2 saves, those were some of the most clutch and incredible saves I have ever seen from Master Division, from Diamond Division, whatever division. It was absolutely insane and so clutch. But if he can keep that up, keep defending that bubble, Everest may not be able to take the round 3, and maybe Baked Potato can come away with it.
Exactly. Those were some amazing plays coming in from both teams. That quick aggression now finally coming from Everest, as we expect from a Master Division team. They really clutched this round and they took back that points that they lost against Bait in the first round. And we're gonna go into this exciting third round. But I think you've seen my DM here. I have an emergency that I unfortunately have to go to, so it will be Woodsy taking over my position here. So,
I mean, I'd be happy to here. Thank you, Hex. I'll let you finish your sentence. Sorry, but
yeah. But amazing rounds here. Can't wait to see what happens in the third round. I have to watch it after the fact though, so this match was beyond exciting, and let's see if Baked can actually do something about this and regain the speed that they had in the first round, or match up Everest speed that they seem to have claimed right now.
Yeah, it has been such an incredible few rounds, and honestly, I'm okay with joining Woodsy again. I'm going to be reunited with my original partner, it seems to be, and thank you so much, Hex, for joining me. It has been a pleasure, and I was worried for a second there you were going to leave me all alone, and I thought that I might end up having to cast on my own, and my voice that is already dead would be even more dead and even more out of breath, but nevertheless, welcome. Hello again, once again, Woodsy. Nice to see you again.
It is certainly nice to be back, and don't worry, I would never leave you to cast alone. I will always be here, and I'm looking forward to this next round. I have been listening to you guys cast, and it sounded like a very intense round. Or 2 rounds, sorry. Sending it to round 3 is always fun, as I think most of the matches have today, but just as we go into this final round, I believe that is the time coming near, and I'll let you take it away, Lockie. Oh,
that is indeed the timeout starting to end. The timeout is beginning to end, and I think hopefully we can get this started. Hopefully we can get into this round 3. And as you said, these games so far today have been mostly round 3s. It's been really close and it's been really incredible to see. But Woodsy, got expectations now. You've got expectations. I was the hype of me and Hex. I was the shouting voice, the running out of breath voice, and Hex was there to equalize it. As he said, yin and yang, and it was such a perfect duo. Are you going to be able to match that? I certainly loved casting with you earlier, but this is much more of an incredible game, much more of a serious game than the first match we saw, and I need you to be on your best performance. I need us to be doing incredible casting, because this is an incredible game and it is worth the best casters in EU. And let us get this show on the road as the timer now starting to run down. Let us get into this round 3.
I mean, we certainly wouldn't give the people watching anything less than our best. You see both teams going for this here. Martin the third just picking up first. Quick pass over to the right, but maybe a miscommunication as they are trying to rush into this first point. Scubs receiving, clearing it down. And just baked potato there for the first point. Sam just executed perfectly, getting the 3. Only 11 seconds in. That is a very quick goal for VRML standards, let alone just Echo in general. That is absolutely amazing. 3 points up very quickly.
That stack, get the turnover, get the clear, get the goal already, and that's a 3-point lead. And this is the first round where we have seen Team Baked Potato coming away with the starting points and a 3-pointer, especially as Bad Elmo now looking to equalize, looking to get 1 point deficit. Bad Elmo does that so majestically, so well, as that is now only a 1-point lead for Baked Potato. But I love these games. I love these 1-point lead games, because 2-pointers mean that one team is always in the lead. It's always back and forth, and I want to see that. I want to see an OT as well, though. Let us do this. Let's get the blood pumping, let's get the adrenaline going, and let's get this cast hyped up.
I mean, yeah, Bad Elmo just saying, you can do it in 11 seconds, well, we can do it in 9. Just getting that 2-pointer straight in there, sending only a 1-point deficit for them that Sam receives. But lovely stack stun by the stack there as Steffo, just clearing and not a clear, a shot. 30 meters out, 17 meters per second, and that is some insane precision coming up from Everest. Absolutely amazing, sending them 2 points up.
Not a clear, that's for certain. Steffo's the man with the disc, and Steffo doesn't clear, he shoots, and of course, he scores, and now they have a 2-point lead. This is more of an equal game now, not this 1-point lead, as the clear comes through here. The stack, however, from Team Everest, able to recollect. Steffo maybe going for a boot shot. Once again, another shot, definitely not a clear, but Conrad looking to recollect. It will be Conrad recollecting, making the pass back to Martin III. Martin III now taking his time, moving up the geo, really just running down this clock. They have a 2-point lead, and it seems like he wants to run down the clock as much as possible and hold possession, but he's pressured there by your boy Sam, running away from him, however, trying to get into the bubble. Now trying to get into the bubble. Steffo with a beautiful shot, and that was a beauty of a shot. Quite close to the pocket there, and now that is a 4-point lead for Team Everest.
I mean, Steffo does not care what angle he is at, does he? He takes the shot no matter where he is in the arena, and he always finds his mark. As he just puts Baked Potato back on this joust advantage again. Albafon's just taking this disc, and he's taking his time. He is waiting for the Everest to push him so he can open up that opportunity, but it just doesn't get through. Steffo getting the disc yet again, sending it straight back towards the baked bubble, and the stack comes in, but just Albafon's trying to clear it down, not all the way. Bad Elmo, hands on it. Stunning from the stack here. Sorry, I stumbled my words, but now Conrad looking for a pass to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo sending it towards the goal, but just missed on the receive there. Maybe a bit too quick for his teammate. Stubbs receiving it and clearing it down through the mid.
Oh shit.
And the clear there, looking like it's going to be taken, however, by Albifons. Albifons now taking his time, working his way up, and in fact, this is a round 3, and this is close. I'm going to hype this up even more. Maybe another shot attempt coming. Just going to go a bit high, however. Now recollected by Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo with the shot, and Bad Elmo gonna put that one in, and that is now a 7-point lead for Team Everest. So quick with the transition, the intercept coming from Everest, the clear coming from Everest, and the goal coming from Bad Elmo, and that's a 7-point lead now with 6 minutes on the clock. It is now Baked Potato's joust advantage as Albifons takes the disc.
I mean, I didn't know we were seeing who could shout more, Lockie, but here we go. As it's just sent over to Sam, and Sam looking to clear it down. As he's just amazing clear there. And Baked Potato really need to put the back burners on here as they still have 6 minutes, but a 7-point deficit is quite a lot for them, and Lindaway sending it up. Gubbs, lovely receive there, looking for the opportunity, waiting for the push as he passes it over to Sam. Sam walking it up, taking his time. He certainly is not rushed. Back to Scubbs. Scubbs looking for the opportunity. Lovely pass over to the left. Sam looking for an open shot, and Sam, lovely shot there, in for a 2-pointer, sending it only 5 points behind. That is not a large margin for them to meet.
And Woodsy, you better be careful trying to rival my shouting. It is difficult, it hurts, it is painful. You don't need to be in as much pain as me. You can balance things out a bit with some more calm casting, hopefully. But Bad Elmo now with a clear and boost, it looks like, and a clear and boost, it's a good one. Martin III able to get the disc, now looking for a pass over to Bad Elmo, but missing the catch. And it's going to be that stack there from Baked Potato, getting the clear now, and they will maybe recollect. I'm not able to see what's going on, but your boy Sam able to get a handle on the disc, but Conrad recollecting. Conrad now taking his time, making his clear attempt once again into the tube here. Recollected, however, by Lindaway. It's ping pong now. It's going back and forth from possession, and Lindaway now looking for the pass over to Scubbs, and Scubbs now passing all the way back to Lindaway. Lindaway now taking his time, making the pass over to your boy Sam, who's just open with Martin III pressuring. Maybe a bit of a missed catch there, as he's not able to get a hand on the disc, bouncing all the way back into the hands of that Everest stack, and now looking for a clear. However, it's just going to be a change of hands, but a change of hands once again, a shot attempt. It looks good, but it's just going to bounce off the geo there and not go in. But Steffo getting a steal now. Bad Elmo with the disc. Bad Elmo taking his time, backing it out, maybe all the way over to Conrad. Gonna give me a second to breathe. I'm out of breath. I'm running out of everything. Woodsy, save me.
So he's just seeing it go over here, up to his teammate, Steffo, hands on it. Lovely pass down to Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo just sending it in. What a lovely pass. Perfectly timed, perfectly executed. Just sending it in for a 2, putting them 7 points ahead yet again. That is a good margin for them, but Baked Potato still do have time to bring it back if they turn on these back burners, and we've seen them do it before. We certainly have, as they are just going towards this disc, and they are looking for this joust advantage. Quick here, as Albafon's just clears it over to the right. Lovely received by Sam. Sam maybe looking for the shot, but he is stunned there as it's sent upwards. And Steffo, I believe that is, just hands on it first. He clears it, and the stack goes straight towards it. Grabbing it again, Steffo going for the shot, and is that a shot for Steffo? That is off the backboard, the baked potato could just not save that. Maybe the pressure getting too much for them, but that puts them 10 points ahead.
They really should have saved that.
10 points ahead indeed as Steffo secures that one with the backboard shot. Able to find the angle there, but the stack's not able to find the save. But it will be Baked Potatoes. Joust advantage now. Albifons gets the disc. I'm going to calm things down and slowly progress my way up to more and more hypers. The stack comes in here. Bad Elmo looking to get the disc. Bad Elmo starts to get the disc. Bad Elmo makes a pass over to Martin third. Going to bounce back to Conrad. Conrad now driving into the bubble. Conrad with the pass there. And now the pass over to Martin. Martin the third. Gonna put that one in. That's a 12-point lead. The pass from Conrad to Bad Elmo to Martin to the goal. And a goal indeed it will be. And Baked Potato once again with the Joust advantage. And that is what the Master Tier looks like. And I'm sure these guys look like they're ready to be in the Master Tier. These guys look like they're prepared to be accepting this win and accepting the Master Tier, hopefully after this Challenger Cup for them.
I mean, as you said, what an amazing passing play. That was absolutely spectacular. I'm not sure it was a pass to the goal, but, you know, I'd call that a shot from where I come from. But you know what? Whatever suits you. As Baked Potato, just Sam into the net there. Just a lovely two-pointer, not stopping here. And your boy Sam, more like our boy Sam in this match, is there he has got so many points. He currently has 19 points. That is amazing from one player.
Consider normal. Just consider if Elmo gets
Your boy Sam, clearly the right hand of the team, able to take these shots and able to hit them with confidence and with style as he's been playing so spectacular. But once again, this QB from Everest, and it doesn't look like Baked Potato are able to counter it, but maybe looking for the recollect now, as now Steffo not able to jump with that disc, because he does try for the stack from Baked Potato, able to get it first, but the stack from Everest, they don't stun them and get it second. And second's what matters, because they're the ones with the disc now, as Steffo takes his time running down this clock. It looks like this will be a game to Team Everest. It's not confirmed yet. Baked Potato can do something about it, but will they be able to do it in 1 minute and 30 seconds? It's going to be tight, it's going to be tough, and it's going to be a close game. Let's hope for Baked Potato if they can get some points on the board. Steffo now driving his way forwards. Going to get surprised by that player there. I saw him hiding behind the block there, and he does jump out. Does just get it as Steffo not able to get the pull there and get the disc.
As we just see the disc floating in the neutral zone here, but lovely receive there. And a quick pass up there, and maybe the shot as it goes towards the goal. Received by Sam, and Sam just sending it in. Albifons, good shot there off the backboard. Sam, lovely recollect, just sending it into the goal. Getting 2 more points. They know they have lost this, but they certainly aren't slowing down.
I'm starting to get scared for my position in Master. These guys are powering through. Everest are showing that they are the top of Master. Not just Master, but the way they are playing is such high level. They are playing at a level unknown and unseen from what I can see, and they're playing better than I've ever seen. Maybe they're going to be able to take this game for the next round as well. Maybe next game that they play, they'll be able to get a win with this momentum as Bad Elmo now drives the shot. Oh, it's a self-goal! Albifon saves it, but your boy Sam steals it and slam dunks it. That is so unfortunate to see, as it is now a 10-point lead, and that is game 2, Team Everest!
We should let them score after that. Oh my god.
And what a game it was. Everest just always having that 10-point margin pretty much. Only closing a couple of times in Everest. Just absolutely amazing managing to maintain that lead. As Baked Potato certainly didn't slow down, but they kept it close, but they were just not playing well enough. As Everest just pulling ahead there, keeping their lead, and just showing us why they deserve that Master Tier position, as I believe that opens up an opportunity for them. If they win this next match, I believe they could be going back up into Master and securing their position, as we do know that they have just come back down as they were bottom of the league, or of the Master Tier, sorry, from last rotation.
Yeah, all except for Smash Dash that went inactive, but honestly, what an incredible game that was. That was amazing from Everest, especially in that round 3. They really just powerhoused through and kept getting point after point after point, and that secured them the win. And I thought things would be different after your boy Sam managed to get that 3 at the start of this round 3, the one round where Everest didn't score first, and I thought they were going to be able to secure it. But honestly, the players from Team Everest, with Bad Elmo getting 17 points, but your boy Sam 21 points, and that was an incredible game. But with that being said, I need to give my voice a rest. I've got to cast the next game, and we're going to end this here. We're going to end this now, and we'll be back. Me, Woodsy, and of course, please do not forget the man behind the scenes, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Newton, Dad. And please do join us for the next cast here. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a hype one, and I am ready to do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you soon.